Gurubhyo Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspadikakritim Adaram Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe. Welcome to the concluding and the last session, session number 7 of Jeeva Yatra. Hope you are enjoying the journey, Jeeva Yatra. So far we have seen in verse 1, we saw that sadhana lakshanam, what the author says should be our objective. And also the author says that we as a human being, most of us, we don't know what is our sadhanam, that is our end and ways and means. This is what we saw in verse number 1. In verse 2 and 3, we saw that Upanishad, the Vedanta can only give the knowledge about sadhana sadhyam. And in verse 3, he has given the example of a chariot. Okay. And in verse 4, he says that only Atma Jnanam can take us to the destination. In verse 5, he says that definitely you can have Artha and Kama, but in a dharmic way. Okay. That will enable you to go into Karma Yoga. And from that Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, we will attain that. So one thing the author very clearly says that he is not against money making, he is not against having a relationship, okay, he is not against having spouse, children or anybody, he is not against having good health. All things are very, very important. Very, very important. If you don't have good health or money, you will not be able to spend time in spirituality, in spiritual journey. They are very, very important. But what he says that don't think they are the end. They are only the means to achieve the end. Use them as a means to achieve your spiritual destination. This is what same thing Adi Shankara said in Bhajagovindam. He said, Moha Mudgara. So he said that you should not be deluded. You should not be confused between ways and your ends, means and ends. Don't consider this money, material, possessions, everything as an end. Use them as means. Definitely use them. Have them. But acquire them in a dharmic way. That's what he said in verse 5. In verse 6, he talked about Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga. Karma Yoga, he said that there are 4 principles in Karma Yoga. One is, first is identify adharmic actions and reduce and eradicate them. And similarly, identify the dharmic, involve yourself in dharmic actions and increase them. And third one is whatever you do, dedicate to God. And fourth one is whatever the results comes, accept it as a gift or a prasada from God. And what are the advantage of Karma Yoga? You will get satisfaction, you will get serenity, you will get social harmony, and you will get spiritual development. And in Upasana Yoga, the meditations, we saw that 4 types of meditation, relaxation meditations and concentration meditation, expansion meditations and value meditation. By doing this, your mind becomes pure. Okay, that is Chitta Ekagrata you also get. And not only one-pointedness you get. And these two we talked about in verse number 6. In verse number 7, we talked about Jnana Yoga, Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. That is listening the Vedantic teaching from a competent living guru and clarifying the doubt and abiding in this knowledge. We saw in verse number 7. In verse number 8, we saw that the benefit of Nididhyasanam. The benefit of Nididhyasanam is Vashana Shayam, that is the inherent tendencies, the subconscious inherent tendencies which are dysfunctional, they are overpowered. And Manonasham, we understand that the mind is mithya. Okay, so that we do not, and every Anatma is a mithya, only Atma is our true nature is permanent. This is what we have seen so far. So today, being the last session and the last verse talks about, it is asking for Guru Anugraham. It's very, very important. Anything to start or continue and conclude, you need the blessings of Guru. So, Ittam Veda Vachobihi Eva Niyate Marge Vayam Yatrikaha Dharma Akye Cha Sanatane Kritapadaha Varna Ashrama Acharinaha Gachamaha Kramashaka Cha Mokshapatavim Ananda Rupam Yata Shraddha Bhakti Mataha Tada Druti Yutan Asman vidadyat guruhu. Anmayam. Ittam veda vachobihi eva niyate dharma akye sanatane cha marge varna ashrama acharinaga yatrikaha vayam kritapadaha. As mentioned by Veda, okay, and in a very dharmic way, eternally, okay, in this path, we are what we say that dharma ashrama acharinaha yatrikaha. We travelers, the travelers, when we have once have faith in Veda, we have two designations. One designation is based on our spiritual level, and other designation is based on our occupation. The spiritual level designations are categorized into four. That is what Brahmachari. In Brahmachari, that is the time we learn Veda. What we are supposed to do, we are supposed to know what is our end and what are the means. We said very clearly in the verse number 2, only Upanishad can give this knowledge. So Brahmachari is supposed to know that. Okay? And his job is to know what is the sadhyam and sadhya. And second one is grihastha. In grihastha, we definitely can have even money and everything because we are supposed to do, because the grihastha has to support the other three, the brahmachari, vanaprastha and sannyasi ashrama people, right? So he can make all the money in a very dharmic way, and he is supposed to be involved in karma yoga. In vanaprastha, that is a retired life, the importance is for upasana yoga, for mental concentration, one-pointedness. And in sannyasi, in renunciate, sannyasi not necessarily that you have to give up and run away from your family. Being in your family also, you have to renunciate the desires, attachment for worldly things. Okay? In sannyasiri ashrama, the predominance is for jnana yoga. You are supposed to spend more time in shravanam, mananam and the nididhyasanam, and you should know your true nature. It takes long time. It takes long time till you really feel that I enjoy the sukham. Okay? And my guru Paramarthananda says that, how do you know that we are progressing well? He says that there will be a FIR reduction. The frequency and intensity and recovery period of our sorrow will come down. The frequency of sorrow will come down. You will feel it for yourself. That doesn't mean that you will not have sorrow, but the frequency will come down. The intensity of sorrow will come down, and the recovery period will be very fast. So this is the sannyasi ashrama. And again, based on our occupation, again a classification is on 4, Brahmana. The Brahmana is supposed to be predominantly, he produces knowledge, he preserves knowledge, and he propagates knowledge. Which knowledge? Atma Jnanam. They are contemplative in nature and they are selfless. And second one is Kshatriya. In Kshatriya, what they are supposed to do? The infrastructure or facility, they are supposed to produce, preserve and propagate. Okay? They have a lot of vitality and they are also selfless. They save others. Okay? They protect others. And third one is Vaishya. The Vaishya is they are supposed to produce, preserve and propagate wealth. They are business people. They are selfish people predominantly, but they help generation and preservation and propagation of wealth. And fourth one is Shudra. They are production, preservations and propagation of services, and they implement whatever the ideas. They don't take decisions by themselves, but they implement the decisions taken by the other three people, right? These are we don't have a choice. Once we have decided to have faith in Vashrama, in either of the category, we have to fall in, and we are travelers, okay, as travelers, and we are committed in this path of knowing our true nature. Kramashaka gacchamaha. Kramashaka means we know, first we acquire wealth and everything, then we understand they are only means, not an ends, then we do karma yoga, then we do upasana yoga, then we get into jnana yoga. So we go in this path gradually, okay? And ananta rupam moksha padabim. So we want the Guru to grant us what? Ananda rupam, to know our true blissful nature and liberated nature okay, liberation. We want liberation and this eternal happiness from the Guru. And why? Because we have Shraddha and Bhakti Mataha. We have faith and we have devotion, okay, to the Shastra as well as the Guru. And we are steadfast. Dhriti Yutam. So we are steadfast, okay. And that's why we want the blessings of Guru, so that we will realize our true nature. So with this, it's a beautiful, beautiful Grantha. Irrespective wherever you are today in your life, start spending more time in Shravanam, Mananam, Nidhyasanam. But to get into Shravanam, Mananam, Nidhyasanam, you have to definitely get into Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means more do of dharmic action and reduce your adharmic actions, and do whenever you do anything, you dedicate to God, and whatever the results comes, accept it. Okay, very difficult initially. Okay, we understood the benefits of Karma Yoga. It will give you satisfaction, it will give you serenity, it will give you social harmony, and it will give you spiritual growth. And also do meditations. Meditation is not only closing the eyes, but also keep on contemplating whatever you have read. And we have seen 4 types of meditation, as my Guru Swami Paramarthananda said that. We said that it is a relaxation meditation. Every day we are supposed to do that, whatever the time you get. And then we have concentration meditation. Third one is expansion meditation and value meditation. Value meditation is very, very important. Value helps us to take proper decisions, to resolve dilemma whenever we have them. It determines our behavior. Okay. So with this, I conclude this Jeeva Yatra. I wish you have a very good Jeeva Yatra, and I wish, with the blessings of Guru, Dakshinamurti, and your Guru, and your parents, and your well-wishers, okay, you will have satsanga, more and more people, good people, and they will, with all these blessings, you will have more time to know about your true nature. You will spend more and more time in Vedantic Shravanam and Mananam and Nidhyasanam, okay, and achieve in this Janma itself, Jeevan Mukti. That is, you understand that you are Brahman, you are Nitya Sukham, you are Satchit Anandam. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and with the blessings of my Guru and all your well wishes, I would like to continue on this path, and whatever little I know, I would like to share more and more. Predominantly, my posting will be on self-development, especially on a spiritual path. Thank you very much for this opportunity once again. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Thank you very much.